Hey guys, it's your boy. We're back with more Malfujabit content, and I shouldn't actually done that. This is not the team. I just did that though because feel like Corvus just looks better. Anyways, so this video is about the speed villain ABX. Now I have done and covered Corvus Glaive and the swap play before. But then, of course, I mentioned in the later videos as well that the swap definitely is better. So I'm rocking about 88% physical attack and the proc. So about 90% physical attack you can say on my cards, which is not too high. I'm not going over the Mystique's build because as you saw in that video for the CDB swapping, I did give my Mystique insight for the speed villain ABX. Although Bullseye looks this much 74.68 critical rate, but it will be maxed out once I use a third skill, so you don't really have to worry about using or having max critical rate, although max is great. 4 Odin's blessings only on him, and I'm not well, I gave him before, I took them out and I gave him again, so yeah, I kind of wasted my crystals. Tap enhancement rank 4, power of angry hulk stage 12, and CDB of rage with a mythic uniform with only one uniform option, which is attack speed, not even actually attack for me. So yeah, that's why I was not giving Bullseye a lot of Odin's blessings. Although my Corvus stats are capped out sadly. Yes, I said sadly because I really want to give him Odin's blessings, but I just don't have any spaces. So I can give him maybe a few of these critical damage, but that will be overcapped, and I only have one of these balance, which I'm finding. Hopefully I get some soon from Supergiant as well. So as soon as I get him, I'll probably give him. As it set stage 12 CDP of rage with 4 out of the 5 uniform options, which is great. I'm never getting the 5th future foundation uniform. A lot of people have that for AC, and actually a lot of people got that uniform, but I'm not gonna get it. It's not gonna make a big difference. Now for the rotation. So as I showed before, we have been using 3 cancel, 4 cancel, 6 5, right? 3 cancel, 4 cancel, 6 5, and then 2 1. We have been using that, but that sometimes give issues and the proc does not activate before using the 5th skill. So we'll go 3 cancel, 6 cancel, 4 cancel, 5, so that it will almost all the time guarantee you procs on the start of the 5th skill, because if that does go on, you can actually lose a lot of damage. There will be some times when you will have to use 3 cancel, 4 cancel, 5, and you will see in the run, and then 2 or maybe tier 3 cancel 2, and yes, this run and rotation does look very weird, but there will be times when the tier 3 or the 6 skill rotation will be on certain cooldown and you will not be able to use with your Bullseye. And we'll explain that more in the video. Now, the normal rotation for Corvus, 5 cancel 4, of course, he slashes, and then after the last slash, 3rd skill, cancel that into the 2nd skill, cancel that into the 1st at the end. Now with the awakened skill, 6th skill, as soon as the ground appears, 5 cancel 4 again, let it run, beautiful animations, great damage, amazing combination, and then 2 cancel 1 as well. And the 2nd skill will cancel the roar. By the way, you can see that 2nd skill has the silence on the 2nd hit of that 2nd skill. So it can sometimes, well, not sometimes, he's definitely a doppelganger, I would say that. Sometimes he does not cancel, just like Zemo, but it's not like Zemo, he's way more consistent on cancelling. And okay, let's go for the first run. In the first run, we are going to be starting off with Bullseye. 3 cancel awakened, 4 cancel 5, and look at that, good, really good proc. And we're gonna go towards the edge, switch to Corvus, 6 cancel, 5 cancel 4, let it run, slash 3rd skill, slash 2nd skill. All right, you will have to practice a little bit about the cancel timings, but of course the better or the early you get the proc on Corvus rotation, the better it is for you. And switch to Bullseye as soon as he comes out. Do not wait to do one more rotation with your Corvus, just to wait for that. And of course 6 cancel, 4 cancel, 3 cancel, 5. You can go 6 cancel, 4 5, and then 3 as well. As I said, the Bullseye rotation does change sometimes, especially with this combo, so it's gonna work fine. It's not gonna make you lose some points. Just make sure that you do not miss out on the cancel timings, and cancel with from these characters every single time. Cancel with the Corvus here. We still have 14 seconds remaining, so we'll switch to Bullseye. To use this, of course, 15 seconds Corvus will be out of that. You can see I just use my awakened skill even without having the other skills available here, which is okay. You're gonna miss a little bit damage, but it's actually not best to it's actually definitely better than waiting for the awakened skill to come up. If the awakened skill timer is about 3 seconds, you can wait. If that's more than about 4 to 5 seconds, I would say go for your rotation, or you will be actually missing out on a lot of damage. Now, I'm going to be trying to delay this roar a little bit here. So what I'm going to try, I'm going to go here. So if I was not at the front of the beast would have gone for the roar. That's how you delay. Okay, with that. And if you want to make a better score with your characters, you can do that. Now I cancelled with the second skill, then went for the awakened skill rotation. I could have used the awakened skill a bit earlier and then go for second, but there was not enough time. I thought it would not cancel, so that's why we did that. So sometimes the run does take a bunch of time. You can see it was 4 seconds remaining. I just used that. It does not matter as long as you get that damage in. With that skill, you're not going to be missing out a lot of damage. It's better to just go with the flow and not wait a lot for those rotations. So now I think I can, maybe I can try to, I think he's gonna double jump. He's gonna double jump. Nice. He's got double jump. I'm gonna go for the 5 cancel 4 here. The only reason was that I did not want to waste time for the 4 skill in the end. Cancel the last roar. We are at 7.5. Really nice run actually. I was at 7.6 once and Corvus did not cancel, which could have been I think my best run, but that's how it goes. We will be switching to Corvus right after this one, and I think probably Corvus is the easiest to get the 6 skill in as well. Last awakened skill rotation, we just got past 8.1 million. Let's see if we can break that marker. Let's see how much we can make. So 8.16, and we just got past 8.2 million, 8.24, which is not really a bad score for the builds that I have. Second run, the one with Corvus start. So team up is going to be the same, but we will be starting off with Corvus, switching to Corvus, 6 cancel, 5 cancel 4. Now a lot of people like to use the third skill to keep the beast from jumping, but even if he jumps just once right after that, and if you have already finished your 5th skill almost, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, you will not lose damage. You will just you're not going to lose damage, so don't break the rotation if you want to. Some people and some players actually have been doing 5 cancel 3 4 2 1 just to paralyze the beast from the third so that he does not go for the jump. That's also a way to use that, but I did not really have any issues. Like, look at that, I got all my damage before he jumped, and also I try to position my bullseye where the beast, even if he jumps, he cannot really move much, like the edges. One thing with the rotation, I would say, you will have to hold your Corvus right now. You can see I have to hold. You cannot switch to Bullseye. Bullseye cannot cancel on this day on silence. So switch. I'm gonna switch because there's still 6 seconds. I've wasted a lot of time. This is why I kind of do not like the play, how it works, because the swap timings are just screwed up for this combo. Although the results are actually very similar to the Bullseye combo. 20% battery remaining, nice. Well, the performance just goes down on the phone a little bit, not much, but the procs are very consistent. I would say this. A lot of people have been asking if the CTP of energy would be the better for, or how much CTP of energy would score compared to a rage. It's really a hard question. It's really a tricky question because yes, you can get most of your procs at the right time, but you can also get those procs disturbed sometimes. So we're gonna switch to Corvus here. Use this and go 5 cancel 2nd and then cancel on the 4th skill. You have to improvise something on the rotations. Coming back to the CTP of energy part, I would say CTP of energy does score nice, but rage is the best. And how closer? I would say there will be at least a 5 to 600k difference between rage and CTP of energy, depending on where you are comparing those CTPs. Because, so just for an example, if you guys are comparing a score from CTP of energy to rage under the 7 million or around the 7 to 8 million mark, it could be about 500 to 600k, or depending on the run, of course, right? If you're talking the same thing about 8 to 9 million mark, it might be around 300k or maybe 200k, depending on the build and the run. So the scores where you are comparing those characters do change, and the difference will actually change as well. Pretty easy run, and we are already at 7.9 million. We will be switching to Corvus after this one. Hopefully I don't get okay, we did not get a guard broken. We go 6 cancel, 5 cancel, 4, got the procs. Sadly our meteor bar didn't we got hit, and the meteor bar bonus damage is not applied at all. I'm sure I can we make more than this though? 8.3 million, I think. Yes, 8.32 million. If the meteor bar was actually filled up and we did not get hit at that time, I'm sure I can make 8.4 million as well with this team. So yes, you can do Bullseye start. Bullseye start will be way more smoother than the Corvus start, by the way, but the Corvus start I think is going to be the best. Judging from the build that I have on my Corvus, I think the Corvus start might be even better if you have a better built Corvus compared to your Bullseye. And I think even if you don't, you can see the difference was not a lot. It was 8.24. I can surely hit 8.3 with the Bullseye start as well. But this was actually more consistent for me playing Corvus at the start. So you can try whatever you want and let me know in the comment section what your scores are on this day. And as always, if you like the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Stay safe.